Oh yeah, totally.
That should do it.
Okay.
All right, so we're about to go out on a little bike ride here, and always a good idea to stretch a little bit. I got my friend Abe here, and we're gonna focus a little bit on kind of opening up in our chest and our heart, you know, because when you're biking, you do a lot of hunching over, and also your low back gets kind of tight. I don't know if about you, but my low back often gets tight when I'm biking. So first thing, let's just come to a standing position so you can kind of watch both of us and just see how it goes about. And we're gonna put our feet just right under our hips, and we're gonna just open up our chest. So bring your hands out, face your palms forward, and we're gonna start to rotate. So turn your pinkies back. So externally rotate, and you should feel some opening in your chest and shoulders. And you chime in here and let me know if that feels good or not. And then we'll go down the other direction and bring your thumbs back and internally rotate. Yeah. And now we're gonna link some breath and movement with this. So we're gonna inhale, open, find the right level. And then exhale, come down, opposite. So inhale, open back up. Exhale, come down. Let's just do 2 more. So inhale, reach, extend out, stand tall. Exhale, turn down. Yeah. And then just bring your arms down. Shrug our shoulders a little bit. I think this always just feels good anyways, whether you're biking or not. I'm just taking the time, give your chest some love. And make sure you go both directions, finding mobility in your shoulder socket. All right, and just pause here and take a few breaths and notice what are the effects of just that simple stretch. All right, we're gonna keep going. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clasp our hands, so I'll turn around so you can see. Clasp your hands together and press your palms into one another, and you're going to use that kind of leverage of your palms against your sacrum. So bring your hands right against your butt there. Yeah, so I'll kind of go side view. And what we're going to do is first draw our shoulders forward. So this is like what we just did with that internal rotation where we had the thumb down, and then you're going to go the opposite direction and use your hands to gently draw your shoulders back, and we're going to sustain that. Yeah, so let's take a few breaths here, drawing your elbows toward one another. And we're gonna take some exhales out through our mouth. So it always feels good to relax your face, I think, in a heart opener. So we're gonna do 3 exhales and just sigh it out. So in through your nose, exhale out. Just 2 more. 1 more. And then release, palms forward and just stand. You notice some like tingling in your hands a little bit with that? Yeah, I love that. Well, those are our neighbors firing off some guns. It's a beautiful day here in Virginia. Let's flex our fingers in. So just kind of roll your fingers in and then make a fist. And draw your hands back towards your forearms. Yeah, so feeling strong here. And then reach them away. And just do that a little bit and find rotation as well. Perfect timing. All right, and then let's just shake it out and just stand there. All right, we're gonna do just 1 more thing. We'll keep this one brief because there's kind of a lot of pieces to it, but check out some of the other videos and you'll kind of pick up on the cues and what we're trying to do for our low back. So oftentimes, you know, our day we're like this. We're hunched over, right? We're at a desk, we're driving, we're just sitting in a chair. That's like the easy state, just to be here, you know? So what we want to try to do is how can we stand up taller and that our hips start to move back so we're not kind of hips moving forward, crunching over. So here's what we're going to do. So let's just come down to our hands a little bit. And what we're going to do is kind of find cat-cow here. So let's start with a cat. So just kind of tuck. Oh no! That's why video editing is important.
Yep. Yeah, dude, my lower back is totally
Pretty tight.
where I get it.
All right, there we go. All right, so yeah, what we're gonna do, and I'll turn sideways and you can watch Abe kind of front, is just do cat-cow here. So start with a cat. So curl your tailbone up and kind of hunch over. And then from your base of your tailbone, inhale and reach out. So it's kind of like a twerking dance move, if you will. where you draw your hips underneath you and then just reach back out. Yeah, so from the base of your tailbone, follow an exhale, curl in. And then exhale, lengthen back out. Like you're imagining you had a tail that you could stick it back out and lengthen all the way through your spine. Let's do just 2 more from the base, giving each vertebra attention as you roll up. And then same thing, reach back. Then we'll stand up and find Tadasana. And we're gonna see if we can find that for our last movement, that strength and length. So we're just gonna hug our legs in. So allow your legs to hug in. You can even kind of bring your hands to your thighs and press a little bit there, but your legs aren't gonna move because you're so strong and stable here. And you'll feel how that stability from the base all the way up, hugging the tops of your thighs back. So if you start to shift forward and kind of dump in your hips, draw your legs like you're holding a yoga block between your thighs, drawing that block back in space. And let's bring it back together with the heart opening. So come back out once more. Let's just do 1 more of that internal rotation, come down. 1 more external rotation. Keep a little bit of that. Hands come back down to your sides. And we'll take 3 breaths here to close out. One more deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. All right. Abe, I think we're ready to ride.
Do it.
GoPro, stop recording.